Alright, this is The Lord is One with another Bible lesson. This time from Isaiah 53, from verses 6 to 8. And the verses read, "All we, like sheep, have gone astray. Man has gone astray in his way, and the Lord delivered him over for our sins. Although he was ill-treated, he opened not his mouth. He was led like a sheep to the slaughter, and as a lamb is silent before his shearers, so he opened not his mouth. In his humiliation, his judgment was taken away. And who will declare his generation? For his life is taken from the earth, and because of the lawlessness of my people, he was led to death." And so this verse, and in other places in this verse, by the way, for example, the previous verse, where it says that he was chastised for our peace, by his bruises we are healed, which is in the previous verse, and as well as in this entire passage, the identity of this person is someone who is dying on the account of people who are lawless. Because of people's lawlessness, you can see that in verse 8. And he dies on their behalf. Now, if you read just a few verses earlier, like in Isaiah 52, it identifies this person as the servant of God, which, as we've seen, is identified by Jews, at least in some contexts, as the Messiah. And I think in this verse, it is pretty clear that it is talking about the Messiah, because look at verse 8. It says, because of the lawlessness of my people. So it makes a clear distinction between the people of Israel and this person, this servant. And so I think in lieu of that, it's clear that it's speaking of the Messiah and not just about Israel. And so that, I think, makes this a very good passage with regards to being a messianic prophecy, because it talks about very specific things. It talks about the crucifixion, and historians, when talking about the life of Jesus, say that if we can know anything about Jesus, we know that he died on the cross. And it's very good for that prophecy. So, this is ultimately a very good prophecy, and again, it comes from Isaiah, manuscript evidence. It has at least some Jewish backing behind it, not as much as some of the other passages, but again, there is certainly some Jewish recognition of this being a reference to the Messiah. And again, as I said before, the servant of God, in many contexts, is referred to as being from the Messiah. So it fulfills a lot of the criteria set forth to make a really, really strong prophecy within the Old Testament. So, thank you for watching, and God bless.